Hello there, I am Rebecca. I am the creator of All Clones on Deck, which is now known as the Quantum Wonder Hour. We rebranded it and we are renaming it because the story has changed. And it's not changed a lot. Don't get scared. Instead of clones, they're quantum counterparts, and I wanted it to be more realistic than ever. I wanted it to be based off quantum mechanics and like quantum physics. And I was like, hey, what if our bodies are made of quarks? Quarks are entangled with other quarks. So what if Earth discovers the quantum field and then we are able to get in touch with our basically quantum counterparts, which are the other beings that have our other quarks that are entangled with us, which would explain deja vu, a bunch of things that we think we've done but we haven't done because our counterparts have done them, but we haven't done them. But anyway, possibilities that could happen, in the quantum realm. Anyway, it's crazy, but it's going to be so much fun. You'll have the same characters, same first officer, everything like that, because you're the first officer. You make the decisions. So it's choose your own adventure. So every single time after a 2, 7, or 10-minute video, you will be presented with a decision at the end. You'll be presented with option 1, option 2, option A, option B. You will be in control of what happens with the story. And then sometimes it may end on a cliffhanger and you have to wait until we progress the story even more. So either way, it's going to be an awesome series, and it's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be it's going to be free for everyone to watch and everything like that, because that's the best way. And it's going to be awesome. I've been working with DaVinci. I've been working with GarageBand almost this entire time, trying to put together the first pilot episode, and it's coming together great. We're filming it tonight and this week, and just overall, after I get the readings done, because we read the scripts out and we make sure that our characters sound like they're supposed to sound and get in the character that we want them to sound like, want them to be like, want their cadence and all of that, and we want them to be themselves. We don't want them to be us. We want them to be themselves. So anyway, we're going through all the script writing, script readings, and everything like that, and then we're going to start filming it. But it's awesome. It's going to be great. We have a bunch of green screens. We have the ship 3D printed. We have everything going on. We're using green screen effects, but we're also using your typical basic analog effects and stuff like that you would normally use, and practical effects. I love practical effects. It's amazing. But we have a little bit of the series recorded a bit, and we have this bit where we introduce the AI. He's going to be in the pilot episode. And the AI is named Babbage, after Charles Babbage, the man who basically proposed the programmable computer and mechanical computer, pretty much. And that's why we call him Charlie, and that's why we call him Babbage. So either way, I'll let you listen to this little bit, and you can tell me what you think. You can tell me how I sound. You can tell me all that stuff. But I just wanted to give you guys an update that it's no longer Clones on Deck. It's no longer All Clones on Deck. It's the Quantum Wonder Hour, which I love the name. And then also it's a great story because you are going to unfold so much actual factual information about quantum mechanics and physics that we know today that won't violate our current laws that we know, and still have an entertaining series that can bridge the gap between imagination, fiction, and reality. So it's going to be awesome. Let's see. Let's play this little bit for you guys, and then we'll be out. So anyway, again, I'm Rebecca Denton. I'm the creator of this series. Now to your home on the ship, the bridge. I didn't take us through the fuse and electrical areas because there's so much aboard the ship. We'll get to the task as they arise. But here is your home. Hello, Babbage.
Welcome aboard Clone 179 and First Officer. Pleasure to see you again.
Yeah, you know that weird Bible commandment, thou shalt not make robot man? Yeah, we did it anyway. And encountered only minimal sass from Babbage. Isn't that right, Charlie?
That is correct.
Welcome aboard your new home, officer. The greatest of all is you choose our next adventure. So have fun and go on. Choose. So that is that, and it's very, very fun, very interesting, very mysterious, and there's more to that. I just want to give you guys a little snippet, little surprise snippet. Anyway, so Quantum Wonder Hour. So we're working on it. It's turning out great. We've been building props. We've been like setting up the green screens, using the practical effects, using the green screen effects, using all of that stuff. And it's been awesome. So with all that being said, you can probably expect it, this is actually a part of my like schooling. So you can probably expect it soon, by probably August. And then it will go through until December. We'll take a break and then we'll film and then we'll release it in the summertime of next year as well, like the second seasons and stuff like that. But anyway, it's gonna be awesome, and I wanted to thank you guys for supporting it and really just being there for it, because like we wanted to bridge the gap between science fantasy and science fiction, because the fact that you have Star Wars as science fantasy, because there's telekinesis and space wizards with telekinesis, and then you've got Star Trek, which is science fiction and has communicators that, eventually we had flip phones that look like the communicators. We had touchscreens and they had touchscreens, and then eventually we had video calling, and then they had video calling in between spaceships and communications in between spaceships. So it was very interesting. And we have all these sort of things that kind of stemmed from that science fiction series that we never thought would be possible from the 1960s and 1990s all the way up to the 2000s, when it started becoming more prominent. And it's just crazy to me, but we want to bridge the gap between the mysterious physical realm and quantum realm. So it's awesome. So I can't wait for it. It's gonna be so cool. And remember, we're gonna try to make this as accurate as possible, considering I'm getting my master's degree in astronomy and astrophysics. So let's go. But anyway, let's see. I think that's everything I wanted to tell you guys. And don't worry, my undergrad was in writing, so we're good. We're good. This is fun. But anyway, I think that's all I want to release for now, because a lot of it's secret, and a lot of other stuff I'm working on is in the makes, and it's in the making and it's secret. So anyway, thank you guys for supporting, and I really appreciate it. So don't forget to subscribe to the Quantum Wonder Hour, and don't forget to just support your local writer and your local filmmaker. Bye bye.